Hey guys, hey, in this lesson I'd like to talk about some unchanging laws of sales. You know, in the sales training world or in sales in general right now, you almost have to do a new course every 6 months. I mean, things change so quickly, but the actual fundamentals remain the same and need to be kind of reinforced. Zig Ziglar used to say that the most important part of the sale is the salesperson. And that would be you. And so there's a couple of things that you need. And what I would like to talk about today is belief. It's just a couple of minutes. We're going to talk about this, but this is the foundation. This is the base. This works for anything. So it's any product or service or any career, really anything. You have to have these 4 beliefs and work on them. It's like you need to sometimes convince yourself. Like when I was a kid, like for whatever reason, I thought that eating cottage cheese made you healthy. But I hated cottage cheese. But I forced myself to like it. I would force myself to eat it. And I kept telling myself, now I like cottage cheese and I shouldn't eat as much as but a little cottage cheese on matzah, forget about it. It's delicious. Anyhow, so you got to force yourself to believe certain things at the beginning, because they'll be true for you at the end. And so the 4 beliefs are this. The first is you must have belief in your product. You must believe, not just know, but believe that your product does what you say it's going to do. If your customer does what they're supposed to do, but your product left on its own, your software program left on its own, if it's used properly, it will do it. Your life will be better if you use this product. Believe it. You should use it too. I tell everybody in my car sales, the first question I ask when I go to a car dealership is I go to the salesperson, let's say it's a Toyota dealership. I say, what kind of car do you drive? You know, you got to drive, you got to use, you got to work. I'm going back to Zig Ziglar. I don't know why I have Zig on the brain, but he used to sell pots and pans and type of things. And it was expensive, $1,500, in 1961 for pots and pans. And a lot of the salespeople, and you as a salesperson are just getting started or what have you, you may not have the money to purchase that which you're selling. Do it anyway. If you could figure out a way to do it, it shows total belief in your product. You'll sell better if you own your product, if you use your product. Must have belief in your product. Second is the company. You got to have, listen, you're working for a place, you're representing yourself to your prospect. A little simple thing to remember is the first 3 months you're in business with a new company and you're visiting clients and prospects and all that stuff, they don't believe you're going to last. You may not even believe you're going to last, but they know if you're calling on them the first time, they're not buying, not because they don't want you, not because they don't need you. It's because they don't believe that you're going to be there in the future. It's just 3 months. 90 days, it clicks. Hold on for 90 days. Things change after 90 days. It clicks. You got to do that. So you got to believe in your company, that they're going to back you, that they're willing to do what they say they're going to do, to follow up, to be that you don't have to fight with them to get what's done right with your company. You have to believe in your company. Believe in your product, believe in your company. Then, of course, you have to believe in yourself. Now, when I say believe in yourself, I don't mean unqualified confidence. I'm big with, if you want to gain self-esteem, have some self-control. You can control yourself. That is self-control. You can do that. And the more you do that, the more confidence you have. So if you want to work on your sales training every day for an hour, I got a program for myself, 6 to 7 a.m. every morning is Deej time. That's what I do. I'm gonna do stuff for myself. I'm gonna work on myself for that hour a day. I'm just gonna make sure I get it done. And because I do that, because I'm prepared there, when I get into situations later in the day, I'm much more confident in my situation because I know I'm working on myself. If I don't do well today, I know I'm going to get better in the future. You do that. The whole self-esteem movement, bunch of garbage. Just because, you're in a school doesn't mean you gain any credibility from that, You gain credibility by doing. but not doing that anybody else sees, doing for number one. Then you'll gain your confidence. So believe in yourself. Know for a fact that you will do what it takes to finish the job. You are the most important part of the sale. And then the glue that keeps it all together of these 4 beliefs is the last one. And this one I'm just going to call best. I need you to really believe, not just know, but believe in your soul that your customer, your prospect, is better off getting this product from your company and from you than from anybody else on the planet. It's the difference maker is that you're at the best at servicing your customer. Ultimately, they're not buying any of these products or services or what have you. They're buying you. And if you believe fully in your product and your company and in yourself, you can't let them go to, it's like unfair. In the world of, I'm going to pick something that noticeably has a poor reputation, door-to-door roofing sales or something like that, and all that stuff. So, you're on you're starting from sub-zero already, because people have this feeling about the business and about all that stuff. So you got to fight all that stuff. Ultimately, someone knows I can get a roof from anybody. I can get windows from anybody. I can get solar from anybody. I can buy a car from anybody. It's all the same product. They think it's commoditized. It may not be, but they think it's commoditized. The only difference maker is you. And when you have the confidence in yourself to let them know that, it's done. They say, in their head, everybody's always thinking, why should I buy this from you than from anybody else on the planet? And somewhere during the conversation in the sales call, you need to either convey just verbally and literally. And I do, by the way, I do this. I'm part of my sales call. At the end, the last thing I say, and the last thing you get is me. Now, you may not know me all that well right now, but look me up, check me out on LinkedIn. I'm a good guy to know. And anybody you talk to knows that I do exactly what I say. Now, if you're going to buy it from anybody, buy it from me. It'll make your life better. Like, I'll say that. Now, you don't have to say it out like that, but convey it somehow with your confidence and with your beliefs. And if you do that, you will be the difference maker. That's what gets you over the edge. That's what earns you. That's real success. That's beyond order taking. That gets you into really selling. And actually, that's where you get referrals too. In your presentations, as you're giving examples of other clients that you've helped, they're thinking in their head, ooh, maybe one day I can be one of those people that they're talking about. And just add to it. Believe in your product, believe in your company, believe in yourself, and believe that your customer, your prospect, is better off getting this product from you or this service from you than from anybody else on the planet. That's what makes sales fun, to know that you're literally, actually helping people, which is why you got into this in the first place. You're the best. Let's see you on the next episode. You go get them today. Talk to you soon.